More seconds to go and we are in the game again. Mongols, because it's a re. And who got the lucky map now? They both get a pretty decent map. Nothing is bugged. Gold, stone, yeah. So the only guy who's gonna be able to call read this game is Whoop. And that's why he's going very aggressive with his scout. Once again. Finding 6 sheep, 2 boars in less than a minute. And knowing where the rest of his sheep are, that's very good. And yeah. Okay. I see your hacks here, man, Whoop. Just gonna go there, right there. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm just walking straight, but oh, okay, yeah, you don't have map hacks because you went left there, sure. You see, this is how you make people think you don't have. Oh yeah, and then the board just happens to walk there. But let's see. Whoop gonna be +1 boar again. Is it gonna be 34 HP? 31 HP. Okay, good enough. Whoop doing the steal very well again. Oh, he got hit there once, and I think Chris might be after him. Nope, Chris didn't see it. But unlucky. I gotta give it, Whoop is lucky. Some ways. Bit of bad micro on the home front though. Sheep got killed like so far away from the previous one. Gonna be forced to make loom. The boar getting another hit as well, 15 HP left only. And no loom, instead taking the idle time. Well, if Chris is not gonna steal any boars back, it was totally worth it, but still could have managed their own eco a lot better. Oh, but Chris, oh, I didn't see this boar kill from Chris. He's not making too confident boar kills himself, it seems. Still missing. Yeah, he's just missing the boar, but he must know. But okay, it's stolen. I got no chance of it. I'll just go and lure the deer now. And in terms of map, like, Chris can so easily just wall here, make the military buildings up front, and then this here, he can just wall, make a TC in Castle Edge here, get some stone for another 4 TC, and then drop the castles, and it's gonna be beautiful. Question is gonna be, can Whoop do something before all that good boom map things come into the play? Whoop getting the deer himself, got his own sheep, 3rd boar. Yeah, so that's it. Let's see what's gonna be the feudal time of these players. I bet at least one of them is... Oh, there we go. Whoops, showing it again. Don't shoot it with TC though. There we go. Oh man. I like... Oh, the save. It failed. But it's, of course, it's like hard to, you know, like judge these Chinese people when they play. Because often when you watch them play, they're not playing against each other. And then, like, there are tiny, small, silly mistakes. And then you just, like, ask yourself, what's up with these Chinese people? But it's most of the time just lag. So Whoop went up, no loom, 20 pop. And yeah, I like it. Chris, on the other hand, is gonna make a lot. He's gonna make the walls, yeah. So Chris sees exactly what I said. It's an amazing map. You just make wall here, you make wall here, and you make your military buildings here. Like on the hill, so they are a bit more protected. Why would he need to go to Feudal Age when he can just stay in Dark Age and wall? The worst thing that Whoop can do is gonna cut, like, he can come here and tower the berries, and that's gonna be some problem for sure. But Chris has made his farms, his one farm so far at the back, so it's not gonna get denied. Okay, so it's gonna be militias. I was not sure, like just from watching, make one or two, like is he really gonna make all three? But it's gonna be all three militias. They're not gonna achieve much, but at least there's not gonna be like an instant forward on him. Whoop gonna throw down the stable. Yep. And I think he's gonna run. He's not. Oh, is he? Yeah, he's gonna see that rush now. Scout is there. Fishes are there. It's a hit. So now he wants to go and check, is Chris walled? What am I gonna do next? Oh, he wasn't really hurrying with that stable. Making at least 2 scouts. Okay. Getting horse color before placing the farms. There we go, now Whoop sees it. Oh, he's fully walled. So when your opponent is fully walled in Mongol War, you either go FC yourself or you go forward as fast as you can and drop that tower. The tower can backfire a lot though. Kind of safer to just go for the FC. So that's an early wheelbarrow. I like it, but some people do. Oh, can the scout get sniped before the Feudal Age is the real question here. Third scout coming out of the stable now. Is he's GBing his original scout as well. So with 4 scouts it will be enough to take all these militias out. Come on now, go before the Feudal Age, go before the Feudal Age. Oh, that scout is gonna die, it's not. And there we go. Some good micro coming in from Chris. Just using the scout to... Oh yeah, there we go. That was well done by Chris. And is the scout finally from Chris going down? Yes it is. But it might be these militias are... Yeah, these militias were enough. Killing so many scouts. Forcing Whoop to back away. Well done. So Chris is actually 4 villagers ahead. Of course the wheelbarrow is there for Whoop. But it was so early, so it's not really paying off at all. The wheelbarrow was like too fast, you know. Taking 1 spearman to deal with this. Walling up, I don't know. Whoop seems to be in a lot of trouble. Without some big walls, I'm not gonna see him dealing with Chris's expo timing. Oh, that's a bit scary. Ooh, let's see. Oh, there we go. Good job, Chris. Like, the one thing you really want to have is that 1 scout, so you know at least what is your opponent doing. Is it gonna be knights or is it gonna be expos? Of course, when it's Rush FC, it's like most of the time, it's expos. But it just would be nice to know. Yeah, this is not looking good. Like, the military buildings, okay. But I think Whoop should really have like stone walled here, like somewhere here. He doesn't see this, but he could have scouted it and then done the stone walls because it's gonna be so hard. Even with a tower here, he can't really hold against the expos. They can just go around here to his eco. So 4 archers so far up for Chris. He's gonna probably have the around the 7 or 8 Archers going forward, then upgrade to expose, and then destroy. Whoop. Fisha still doing good job. So yeah, what is Whoop gonna do? He's adding archers, he's not doing anything stupid. Not really seeing anything either. He doesn't have fletching. He's not getting fletching. But he's making one stone wall here. So what Whoop is saying is that he's gonna be fine with this Feudal Age army with fletching against these expos. I am not sure if that's true. Chris not going for the Bot King arrow, but even with just fletching they might be enough to destroy everything. That skirm was kinda unlucky to not see. Oh, don't shoot that spearman, don't give yourself away, Chris. And he's not. Sneaking slowly but surely. Might even go through here to the farms. Good Whoop vision. Whoop doesn't see anything. Oh, but these expos might shoot now here. No. Oh, that's the worst time you can go out. And I honestly see why Whoop is doing it. It's gonna be so many dead vills. Saying that, it's only gonna be 2. It could have been more. Third will is gonna go down with the heal bonus if he positions nicely. No. Okay, no. But 2 vills denying the gold, having to GB your whole army, panic walls. And that piece of wall is not walled enough yet. Third will is gonna go down now. Third will there. Fourth will. One. Yeah, okay, so Chris has the +2 range now, getting the bowsaw. But with the hill, he's gonna be able to micro here now. He's gonna take the archers first. Oh, okay, Whoop did well. Chris could have just microed a bit better. Like, you know, these are so many low HP units there, and now losing them without shooting a single arrow. Okay. So that was a nice cleanup from Whoop. Still, he's down villagers, and the army, he doesn't have a big army advantage. Chris, on the other hand, is he gonna be adding a TC or a siege workshop? Okay. Oh yeah, I get it. He's a bit worried about Whoop's army. He wants to get the manual out. He lost all his army for basically nothing there. But I think getting a uni would have been nice. You know, then he could micro well, all that. But this raid is not gonna do anything.
Yes.
I just hope Chris doesn't get noticed here, because if he gets noticed, Whoop has some time to do damage. Where is their hole? Nah, there's not. There's 3 there. Don't shoot, Chris. Don't shoot. Oh, Whoop saw it. And he's going aggressive, exactly. Chris is there. There's no need for me to be defending. Oh, but maybe he didn't notice after all. 1 vil, 2 vils. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, he didn't know this. I thought he saw here. He saw, like, definitely saw them, but... Okay, this is gonna be a good fight for Whoop. I don't think Chris is looking. Yeah, Chris is not looking. He's gonna lose all his army here again. If Whoop micros. You know, it's a bit questionable always how things will go in the lag, but... Yeah, he's like, Chris is having more army. Or the exactly same amount, but that's weird. Chris shouldn't have the army advantage, but yeah. Even the 2 Mangonels. Okay. And I saw Chris getting the heavy blow. I don't know if it was a misclick, but I think it got researched. This might be a good hit on the X-bows there. Nah, Boop is watching. Another chance. Just tiny bit of tickling. Yeah, so Whoop added his third TC here, securing the hill, securing gold. Also has this stone. This stone he can take. So yeah, like if Whoop places his castles on these hills, like he definitely is going to, it's gonna go for the imp game. So Whoop is the one trying to raid now. Chris has the Mangonel. Gonna see now the army. With that knowledge, he can now trap it inside there. Sending his Mangonel here. Forts there. His main X-bows are going there as well. And the 4th TC for Chris coming up on this forward stone. Oh, don't show yourself again, Whoop. Oh. Does show himself again. Dodges the shot, but there's no way Chris is gonna be not finding these X-bows now. With the Mangonel, it's gonna be some easy pickings. Background, maybe? No. Right now they're absolutely equal on villagers. Whoop getting the hand card, Chris went for the 4th TC, so both of them trying to get their advantage in their own way. No ballistics yet for Chris, and he's paying for it a bit. But now that it's there, with the Mangonel, no way to run. And now he just decides, time to stop and fight. And with that, Whoop is down to 9 military. But his stone is getting high up there. Almost ready to go for the castle. But with this amount of X-bows and 2 Mangonels, oh 3 Mangonels, Chris still has a small chance of doing some harassment, some damage. But he doesn't know that Whoop stopped making X-bows, so probably nothing's gonna happen. Except now, 660 stone, where is it? Here? Oh, I don't want to see a farm, I want to see a castle. Castle? 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 Okay. So he decides that with this TC here, it's gonna be enough defense. He needs to defend over down here. Like, eventually he's gonna need a castle on both spots, so whatever. I like it. Good enough. Chris going for this forward hill. Again, it's pretty much the only space Chris can really find a hill to put a castle on. And there they go. Serious. So, Whoop again. Checking this gold. Nobody's mining it. Gonna go look at the wood line. Gonna get scared away by Mangonel. Gold shaft mining for Whoop. Oh man. Look at this eco. Look at those resources. The only thing I don't like is the... Oh yeah, now it's gonna pay back, like... Like if... Come on now, you can get the shot. She really needs that castle over here. Without castle there... It's gonna be so hard. Oh, and yeah, now repair it. Okay. Yeah, the Expos got scared off now by the Magnol there. And Chris shouldn't be finding any villagers here either. Magnol. Oh. Oh, almost. Expo raid. Doing a lot of damage. Sure. Let them all die. So as expected, in a Mongol war, both players will be going for Mangudais. Sometimes you see some ARB timings, but if you have a good eco, no reason to do that. Mangudai is gonna be a better unit in the long run after all. Yeah. Chris is securing his third gold pile there. All the extra gold piles are on no man's land at the moment, but like there's several hills here that you can place a castle on and gain control of them. Another castle there. So there's gonna be a few interesting things about, like, do you go for the Hussar, do you go for the Onager first, how many traps do you add, and so on. Like if one has too many traps and doesn't have enough Mangudai, you know, all the army can get picked off and all the traps will die with it. Oh, that's cute, Micro. Elite Mangudai. Husbandry. Artisan Tactics. Still missing some upgrades, but nothing too serious. But yeah, they are doing pretty good, both of them, no question about it. Same bills. Chris having a bit more army, but it's mostly Expos that he's ahead in. But Whoop, being Whoop, is of course trying to raid, can't accept this. Oh, and his raiding is gonna pay off, getting 5 bills there. Witch Hill, okay, so he's going for gold over here. I'm not sure if he's gonna... Yeah, does he want this hill here, maybe? He doesn't have a castle here, so it would be kind of weird to castle here. Okay, so now he's building the castle at home. Chris is adding the stables, so just a slow build up. Tiny bit of fighting about the relics, you know, who's gonna get them, who's not. Group has 1 relic, getting the second one. Oh, it's... Yeah, that sucks a bit for... But now Chris went to protect this monk. And now Chris is sending his villagers on this gold, and there is no way Whoop is not gonna see it. Yeah, so all the Mangudais are gonna go there. And so many of them are gonna die. Villagers, I mean. Mangonel goes down. Neither one is adding any trebs, so it's like they know they don't really want to make trebs and then lose them all when they don't have enough army to protect them. But I gotta say, this is quite optimistic gold mining spot. Okay, now he has the hill. He's picking off good amount of mango there, but he needs to get on that hill. Okay, he gets there. Oh, those hussars really suck. They're gonna be able to tank so much, and these mango were not really uphill, they were a bit down. They were one tile down there. So yeah, Whoop lost that gold pile, and he lost a lot of mango dice. And now it's time to see how will Chris use this advantage. He's making one treb from one castle so far. Market prices already been sold. Chain barding armor. Yeah, the main problem that the Mongol Hussars have is that they lack the last armor. Oh, poor Whoop. Gonna lose those gold miners there again. But yeah, now siege workshops. The Oniture, no, it's a ram upgrade coming in first. And drill. And masonry. Whoop is definitely losing the long game. He's not really taking any of the map control. Like, he tried to go here, but he didn't build a castle like Chris is now doing. Chris is building a castle on this hill, so it's his now. There's no way Whoop is ever gonna be able to take it down without taking his whole force there, and in that case he would just lose his own base. Chris is having 2 relics, gonna probably get the 3rd one as well. For those mango dice. Yeah, this push from Whoop is not bad at all. But leaving your trebs down there to get killed is not a good idea. That's not how you want to start the fight. But Whoop can definitely win this. Yeah, there we go. Most of his mango dice are more uphill, so they're killing every single mango die from Chris. And Chris is not backing away. I don't know why. It's 20 military left for Chris. And 1 treb still for Whoop, so this castle is definitely going down. Chris is also out of stone. And he's... I don't know how that turned out. Like, yeah, mango dice are powerful, but... I think it was like at least 50% Chris' fault for... like, just fighting, like, coming from that corner. He got those 2 traps, he could have just, like, moved out, taken the hill here, and then pushed again and took the fight then. So, I don't know which player got the market, but Whoop has a lot of gold, so I assume he got the market. So it doesn't matter that he's not gonna get a gold for a while if he's gonna be able to take down all these castles. He's having Hussars now with +1 defense. But yeah, like it's gonna... I don't know what Chris can do. Chris has... he has this one castle here, and the 3rd one over here, so it's 3 castles. But getting enough mango dice to outmass your opponent at this point, while getting one of your castles trapped, it's gonna be hard. Especially if you waste your army like this. castle goes down now. Elite skirms from Chris. I also think that like having rams in a Mongol war, it's not really worth it if you're fighting against Mangudais. If you're fighting against skirms, then of course. But yeah, the army amount is similar now. Combo for Whoop is better, but he is still, if he picks a bad fight, it's gonna be hard. Chris is trying to come in from multiple corners, sending the hussars at the bottom. Okay, the skirms at the top. I really would, yeah, okay, good. Whoop is sending the hussars to tank against the skirms. The Mangudais are getting everything shot down. Hussars are dying, but the Mangudais cleaned up everything else. And that's it. I don't, like, Chris just has to run again, and he lost all his army once again. 30 army to 60. Not really going Chris's way. Yeah, now Chris is mining the stone pile. That was very close to Whoop's base, but it's gonna take a while for all that stone to be be made into castles. Yeah, even more Mangudais died there. Chris is forced to run again. Whoop is just standing in middle of all these like production buildings, so most of the hussars die before they can reach the main army. So what does Chris go for him? I don't know. Probably nothing at this point. He just needs one... Like if Chris would have onagers, he could get a lucky shot. But with no onagers, getting a lucky fight against Mangudais, that's like... That's a thing you rarely see. Well, saying at that, right now the Mangudais are without any sort of hussar protection. But they are still hard to kill. And Chris is losing more Mangudais himself than Whoop is. Yeah, there we go. Some hussars coming in to tank as well. All the Mangudais from Chris went down and it's GG. There we go. I honestly don't know how Chris was able to pick that one fight so badly. Really changed the whole game. The military score, Whoop, ahead a lot because of all those bad fights. Eco-wise, oh yeah, that's it. Like, he got so much more gold than Chris, so he sold the market. And that was what really kept him in the game. 2 relics to 2 relics. Yeah. Pretty nice game, gotta admit.